The Master Sword, the most powerful, evil-defeating sword in the entire series. This blade is legendary and is seen in a ton of games. However, in which one was it the most powerful? When was this weapon at its peak? Well, let's find out. The Master Sword, the blade to vanquish evil, infused with the sacred flames provided by the golden goddesses and blessed with Hylia's power, is strong and even effective against evil ones possessing the Triforce. This sacred blade is also capable of destroying magical barriers and breaking curses that involve powerful dark magic. In addition, it has the ability to lock away the remains of a demon. Like Ganondorf in Ocarina of Time, am I right? Only the true hero that is pure of heart and strong of body is capable of wielding the sacred blade. And as such, those with tainted hearts cannot even touch this powerful sword. However, throughout the series it has been seen in some as a mighty weapon, and in others as an unstoppable force. So today we're going to compare its most powerful forms seen in the games to find out what its peak was. Alright, after Scooby-Dooing around a bit, I found 4 moments in the history of Zelda where the legendary blade really stands out. First up, Skyward Sword. In this game, the weapon was created, which took up a huge part of the game. Overall, it's just as powerful as all the other moments in its history. However, there's one thing that makes it extra powerful. The attack known as the Skyward Strike. By raising the blade into the air, Link is capable of charging and firing versatile sword beams. Now, these were seen in other games as well, don't get me wrong. However, in this one, it's a lot stronger, beating almost every other version of it seen in the entire franchise. Even Demise, the king of demons, could be damaged with it, which already gives you an idea of how powerful it is. However, there are a couple of problems with this. First of all, it's seen in other games as well in the form of sword beams. And secondly, it's all the Skyward Sword Master Sword has. Besides that, it's not really any stronger than the normal fully powered weapon. So while it has one beautiful card up its sleeve, it's not really any stronger than the average blade seen throughout the series. Now our next option is actually a bit of an older game. The one where we first saw our precious sword, Zelda: A Link to the Past. Because during the course of the game you can upgrade it. The first one is the Tempered Sword, and the second and last one is the Golden Sword, making it 4 times stronger than its standard form. So here the sword has been upgraded multiple times beyond its normal full form, making it even stronger than the one seen in Skyward Sword. However, it gets even worse, because there's another Zelda title set after this game that continues to make the blade even more powerful. The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. In this game, it can be upgraded twice by collecting pieces of Master Ore hidden throughout Lorule. By taking the blade to the blacksmith in Hyrule with 2 pieces of this ore, he will upgrade it. The last form, which is level 3, is 8 times stronger than the original. And this is where it gets interesting, because these games are set after each other, so could it be that it was still as strong as it was in A Link to the Past, and became even more powerful throughout the events of A Link Between Worlds? Well, it most likely did. There's no reason for it to lose that power, and in between nothing happened to the weapon. In the Wind Waker, for example, it was weak because of the missing sages, which are crucial for the blade. And keep in mind, the things that made the blade stronger in these games was forging and one blessing by a particular fairy. We don't know if these effects will disappear over time. Personally, I don't think so, especially the forging is forever. So essentially, all these effects are stacked onto each other, making for a 4 times upgraded Master Sword. So in the end, the level 3 sword seen in A Link Between Worlds is 24 times stronger than the normal blade seen in A Link to the Past. Alright, I could be a little bit off with those numbers, but they should be somewhere in that ballpark. Combining all these different forging techniques, resources like Master Ore from different parallel universes, and the blessings from deities, made it a lot more powerful. Almost every normal enemy encountered in the game can be killed with one quick swoop of this mighty steel. So could this be the strongest Master Sword we have ever seen in the series? Well, there's one more time in the history of the series where it could be stronger. The new Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Here it returns as usual. However, it's optional to get and was badly damaged. This is because you lost the fight to Ganondorf and the game starts when you wake up 100 years after your defeat. Now the Master Sword has a base strength of 30 damage. However, its holy power is awakened in the presence of evil. This is something we have only seen in this game, and with this effect the sword becomes twice as powerful. However, it doesn't stop here, because it can get another power-up, the Awakened State. After completing the Trial of the Sword from the first DLC pack, the Master Sword will be awakened permanently. This will increase its damage, but it will also increase something else, the durability of the weapon. Because it's an open world, weapons can break. Otherwise, you can go to Hyrule Castle straight away, get good weapons, and beat everything with ease. All the normal weapons actually break, but the Master Sword runs out of energy temporarily. It's unusable in this state and will regain its energy after a short period of time. This is a huge weakness, because it has a limited amount of use, and besides that, it has only been upgraded once. So compared to the blade seen in A Link to the Past and Between Worlds, this one is absolutely nothing. However, I have to admit that almost nothing in the entire series does more damage than the Master Sword seen in those games. It's 24 times stronger than the original weapon after all, so for a sword, it's incredible. So when it comes down to it, this has to be the most powerful version of the Blade of Evil's Bane in the entire history of the franchise. Thanks for watching everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. You can watch more videos, you can click the subscribe button and the bell, cause then you won't miss anything. You can kick the horse, then talk to the midget, then go to the witch to get your nose enchanted, whatever YouTube added, just do it all, it's fun.